And I've listened to everything Natalie's saying, and I found Natalie on Facebook, and I just loved her energy and everything about her, her family, everything that was going on with her. And I work for the state of Connecticut. I have been there for 20 years, court reporter. And when I started with Natalie, my financial situation was really bad. Divorced and took on all the debt and everything. But when I started with Natalie, I said, all right, I'm going to go with this. And we started with the affirmations. And I'm like, all right, not really sure how this is going to go. But I went along with it. And I'm telling you, this stuff really works. The mindset, the whole thing. When I first started with Natalie, me and my girlfriends, a few of us were turning 55 all in the same month. And they were planning a trip to Mexico. And I couldn't afford to go. And all I told them was, you guys, I don't have enough vacation time. I can't go. So when I was talking with Natalie, she told me, you just put it out there to the universe that you couldn't afford it. So again, we were talking, my mother and I, we're talking, she wanted to go back to Ireland. It'll be the last time she ever goes back to see family. She's getting up in age. So my sister can well afford it. And I'm like talking with Natalie, and I said, I'm going. So I hope you can see behind me, I purposely saw the doors of Ireland. These are the doors of Ireland. I am going to Ireland for 20 days with my mom, my sister. I had that money with Natalie. I mean, I did the affirmations. I had used her affirmations she had. And I'm telling you, within 6 weeks, maybe even less, I had $6,700 in my account. It was just, everything was manifesting itself. Things started, doors were opening, things started showing up. And I was able to pay for my trip. And it's a big thing because, I'll be able to see where my mom grew up, my dad, and everything. And if it wasn't for taking this course, I would not be going to Ireland. I'd be sitting back here watching pictures of my sister and my mom going. And to this day, after 6 months with Natalie, I texted her the other day to let her know it's still flowing in. The money is still flowing in. The universe is working. With Natalie, I found my dream that I've wanted to do. We came out, and I've been working on this for the past 4 months, and I put in my retirement papers last week for work. December 1st, I will be retiring from the state of Connecticut. And, people say to me, everybody says, oh my God, how are you going to do that? You're only 55. What are you going to do? I told them, don't worry about it. It's covered. I know I'm going to make it, and I'm not worried. I'm already planning to rent a house down in Florida. I'm already looking for the whole month of January to get out of Connecticut with the weather. And I'm going to take my mother down, get her out of the weather. And I'm started my business. Things are going really well. And if you have a second thought about taking this course, don't. Because, I didn't have the money to start with her. I begged, borrowed, and steal to get this money. And I said that there was something about this that I had to do. The whole mindset was, I got to change. I need a change. And I needed somebody to push me. And this is where I got it from. And I'm so ever grateful to have taken this course. So, again, don't think twice. Do what if you think you don't have the money, you have the money. I thought it too, but I had the money. And you need to invest in yourself. It's you that you need to make better. And I am better. And, in 4 weeks, I'm leaving. And I'm going to come back with my own Doors of Ireland for my own poster. So I just wanted to let you all know that I'm forever grateful for this course. And my life has changed. In a short 6 months, my life has changed so much. And I guess that's all.
Thank you so much. That was so amazing. And the one thing I want to share with you guys before I let her jump off is how I've seen her confidence grow. Her self-belief of who she is as a woman and what is possible for her life. She was sick and tired of settling. She was super bitter driving to work an hour in the morning, an hour in the evening, being too tired on the weekends to do what she wants to do, to see her kids, to, whatever. And we dug really deep in the very beginning because she actually didn't care about going on the girls' trip to Cancun. Like, it was her masking, like, well, I don't get to do that because I don't ever have enough money for that and blah, blah, blah. But it wasn't even in her heart that lit her up. But one day I said, if it could be anything, forget the Cancun. Like, I know it's nice to get out of cold weather Connecticut and go to Cancun, but if you could go anywhere, where would it be? And it took her like 3 seconds to answer it. Ireland. And I'm like, whoa, Ireland? And she was like, yeah, Ireland. Like, my family's from Ireland. My mom's been there and all this stuff. And so her telling me that was just incredible. But also, too, I wanted to share some of the limiting beliefs around Ireland and your mom getting to go and your sister was like, oh, my sister's so good with money. Her husband's real brilliant. He invests well and they've done so well and their house is paid off. They pay cash for cars. And it was all this mindset stuff. And I was like, well, why is that not you? Oh, well, I don't know. That's not how I've ever done. And I'm like, but how about you do what they do? Like why not? Well, and it's all because of this shift of saying, like, I'm that person too. I pay cash for my cars, or I can have a car that I want, or just whatever it is, allowing yourself to not let the people around you that have it or they have it good ever hold you down, but say, wow, it's kind of how I compare jealousy to a really good thing. Because in a way, Deirdre was jealous that and not bad, but just jealous that her sister had money, that they did well with money, that that the husband was really smart with money. And you were sitting there going, I don't even have a husband. And like, poor me that I don't have anybody that's helping me with the finances and helping me invest in things that are wise and all that. And all of that was just limiting self-talk because anything in your life was capable. All by yourself. You didn't need a man. You didn't need a husband. You didn't need a brother-in-law or anybody else. You just had to shift that thinking. And so to see you do that has been such an incredible thing. And every single time I think about your trip to Ireland, it lights me on fire. And I can't wait to see your own picture, Dora.
Right. And can I just say one thing? This trip, not one credit card was used for this trip. It's all in cash. Not one credit card.
Yay! And how does it feel? Have you ever gone on a trip that you used credit cards?
Yeah. And you come back and you're like, oh my God, now I got to pay for this. And I'm like, the trip is paid for and the money in my bank account is all spending money. Again, I have $6,000 to go away and just spend money, and the trip is paid for and paid all cash, and we're even taking a private limousine to the airport.
I love it. See, living the luxury life because you made the choice to say that was possible for you and that you were worthy of it. And that's an experience with your mom, all money aside, the experience with your mother, the last time that she can go into that country and that you get to witness every moment and every experience of that trip is going to be so magical. So I wanted you to share your story with everybody today, whether they are a part of the course or whether I get to see them out through supporting them and booking and them executing their dream trip. But if anything, just the inspiration to know that anything is so possible. So
possible.
And your dream trip is probably one of the most luxurious that I've ever heard about. So I can't wait for it to come all true and see it out. So thanks so much for sharing.
Thanks.
No problem. Okay, let's get